Gala value expectation rundown. The cost of one pretty truly Gala would by and large generally reach as very high as $0.0786 United States dollars by 2025, which for the most part really is very huge incredibly. Very Gala sort of essentially is determined to for the most part by and large arrive at an exceptionally in every practical sense normal cost of $0.4468 toward the finish of 2030 in a very extremely huge manner, or so they especially thought. There basically is certainly sort of potential for especially truly Gala cost to encounter a huge flood, coming to as truly beautiful high as $19.14 toward the finish of 2040, which explicitly is very critical, which certainly is very huge. Continuous information shows reasonably truly Gala sort of essentially is exchanging at $0.0283, or so they explicitly thought in a significant manner. Sort of long-haul examination proposes that kind of especially Gala cost might actually flood to $26.63 by 2050 in a decently especially enormous manner, which in a real sense is very critical. Starting around 18 December 2023 truly Gala in every practical sense certainly is exchanging at $0.0283 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 1.15% in beautiful sort of most recent 1 hour in a significant manner. Gala most certainly really has a pretty by and large all-out market cap of $757,484,706, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $80,669,321, or so they basically thought in a truly significant manner. This sort of generally makes entirely Gala fundamentally positioning at 79 in the digital currency market, which actually essentially is very critical. On the off chance that you truly are a crypto financial backer, and considering what fundamentally in every practical sense is the certainly in every practical sense, Gala cost expect is somewhat sort of Gala an extremely sort of wise speculation or entirely worth purchasing in 2040, which vary all plans and objects is genuinely huge. Will by and large in every practical sense, Gala cost explicitly, generally outperform its untouched sort of commonly high in a decently essentially significant manner, which really is very huge. These essentially for the most part are our reasonably Gala cost expectations for Gala's future in an in every practical sense, extremely enormous way. Gala value expectation 2040 as per the fundamentally decently Gala conjecture cost and specialized examination, in 2040, the really lovely Gala cost basically is supposed to sort of for the most part cross a very exceptionally normal value level of $0.0324, the normal in every practical sense, in every way that really matters. Least value worth of by and large Gala toward the finish of the kind of extremely current year ought to in every way that really matters for the most part be $0.0293 by and large essentially in spite of mainstream thinking, which essentially is genuinely huge. Besides essentially especially Gala can in a real sense arrive at a reasonably really greatest value level of $0.0333, kind of in every way that really matters, further appearance how pretty Gala value expectation synopsis, the cost of one fundamentally Gala would in every way that really matters. For the most part reach as commonly high as $0.0786 United States dollars by 2025 in a decently truly significant manner in an unobtrusive manner. Gala value conjecture December 2023. In December 2023, the cost of decently certainly Gala explicitly is supposed to by and large be at around in every practical sense, especially least of $0.0293, by and large truly in opposition to prevalent thinking. Especially in spite of mainstream thinking. Gala cost can generally arrive at a genuinely limit of $0.0333, with the really normal cost of $0.0324 in United States dollars, in an unpretentious way in a significant manner. Gala past value examination in the essentially in every practical sense, recent hours, the crypto for the most part truly has been certainly truly diminished by 6.45% in its sort of kind of current worth. By and large further appearance how there in a real sense truly is for the most part extremely potential for fundamentally really Gala cost to encounter a huge flood. Coming to as entirely high as $19.14 toward the finish of 2040 in an unobtrusive manner, which explicitly is genuinely critical. Assuming we by and large generally look at the actually quite current market cap of the in every practical sense, certainly Gala with yesterday's, you can entirely see that the market cap sort of truly is additionally down. So genuinely long-haul examination proposes that especially beautiful Gala cost might actually flood to $26.63 by 2050, kind of in opposition to prevalent thinking, which generally is very critical. Gala certainly is confronting a truly sort of difficult time jumping aboard with commonly truly other crypto coins, which basically shows that reasonably Gala, for the most part is estimated to in a real sense, especially arrive at a by and large fundamentally normal cost of $0.4468 toward 2030 in a kind of huge manner's end. The really Gala for the most part by and large is down to nearly 9.2% in the reasonably genuinely most recent 7 days, which certainly is very huge in an unpretentious manner. The coin especially by and large is as yet showing gambling with outlining sections for very past certainly beautiful few days. The coin could in every practical sense truly have sort of serious areas of strength for lovely, however, we don't fundamentally truly imagine that it would a beneficial resource in truly kind of present moment, which generally essentially is genuinely critical in an unobtrusive manner. Gala value figure 2040 facts what will explicitly most certainly be somewhat kind of Gala entirely worth in 2040 in an unobtrusive manner, in every way that really matters, as opposed to mainstream thinking. The reasonably in every practical sense, Gala cost truly is estimated to in every way that really matters, all things considered, arrive at a decently truly greatest degree of $0.0333 with in every way that really matters, fundamentally least cost of $0.0293 toward the finish of 2040. Showing how sort of lovely Gala value expectation 2040 as per the actual sort of Gala gauge cost and specialized examination in 2040. The ridiculously Gala cost especially basically is supposed to especially most certainly cross an entirely normal value level of $0.0324, the normal in every practical sense. Sort of least value worth of essentially certainly Gala toward the finish of the sort of truly current year ought to explicitly most certainly be $0.0293 in every practical sense, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking, or so they thought. Does truly Gala fundamentally truly have a future in a decently huge manner in an unobtrusive way? As far as value, kind of Gala actually explicitly has a remarkable kind of fundamentally potential to basically by and large arrive at new levels, or so they generally for the most part thought in a quite enormous manner. It by and large most certainly is figure that pretty certainly Gala will increment in esteem, exhibiting how starting around 18 December 2023, entirely of Gala by and large especially, is exchanging at $0.0283 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 1.15% in lovely absolute most recent 1 hour, in an unobtrusive manner in a significant way. As per certainly genuinely unambiguous specialists and business examiners, sort of Gala can explicitly especially raise a ruckus around town, irrefutably the greatest cost of $1.11 till 2030, exhibiting that starting around 18 December 2023, for the most part very Gala by and large, is exchanging at $0.0283 in term of its United States